Susan's Wish Season 2 is brought to you by the Ontario Arts Council.
Regular hamburger and steak meals for table 7. 2 vanilla ice cream cones for table 20.
Huh? Oh, it's time to leave already? Time sure flew by. I didn't even notice.
Susan? Where are you going?
It's 5:30, Mr. Bellamy, so I'm clocking out. Am I still needed?
No, you can leave. I didn't realize it was the end of your shift. Could you exit through the front today? We are expecting a delivery any second.
Okay, bye.
And don't forget to record your hours this time.
Yes, sir.
Susan, wait up!
Oh, hi, Alex. What are you doing here? Weren't you and Curly absent from class today?
We were. Curly skipped school in protest of getting her phone taken away. As you can imagine, I got dragged into her shenanigans.
Yep, that doesn't surprise me at all. It seems like Curly just does whatever she wants. No respect for authority.
Hey, are you busy right now?
Not really, why?
I'm eating supper now. Would you like to join me? It's my treat.
Sure, since you're offering.
Good. I believe there's a burger place just down the street. Let's go. A plain hot dog with fries and a carton of chocolate milk. Did I get that right, Susan?
Yes, thank you.
So, I heard about what happened between you and Curly yesterday. The ripped Halloween costume, I mean. I'm sorry I wasn't there to keep her under control.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's not your responsibility to police Curly's absurd behavior. And besides, the costume is being repaired, no harm done. Speaking of Curly, what's the story behind that alternate persona of hers? Why does Curly act like that?
That's quite a story. I'll try to keep it short. When Curly was growing up, her family was quite poor. Both of her parents were uneducated and only had minimum wage jobs. They had it rough. You may take it for granted that everyone in Canada has a cable TV package and an internet connection, but Curly's family couldn't afford either of those for a long time. She had to find different ways to entertain herself.
Wait, Curly made up her Blair Candle persona because she was bored?
Essentially, yes. It first started with her reading teen horror novels at our local public library. She soon moved on to internet forums and YouTube too. Curly's interest in ghosts quickly grew from there, and within a year she was breaking into abandoned buildings as part of her investigations.
That is quite a story. I never would have thought that Curly came from such humble beginnings.
It was also around this time that Blair Candle became a thing. In the end, I think Curly just enjoys acting smug and playing the character. It's a sort of release for her.
Alex, do you know if Curly really believes in ghosts? Is it genuine or just a part of her act?
That's a tough question. I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, but Curly's what the Japanese would call a chunibyo. Though she'll deny it until the day she dies.
Chunibyo? What does that mean?
It roughly translates to 8th grader syndrome. If I remember correctly, it usually refers to someone who makes up superpowers or secret knowledge to get attention. What I'm trying to say is, no, I don't think she's a genuine believer in ghosts. It's all part of her act. Anyway, that's enough about Curly. I heard from Mika that you're working at the Bellamy family restaurant. How are things going there?
Well, I'm a dishwasher. Things aren't exactly glorious, but I can do the work. It's better than nothing.
Why work in Quebec, though? It's a bit far, and isn't minimum wage much higher in Ontario?
Yes, it is, but 2 of my friends happen to be children of the owner. They talked to their father and helped me land the job.
Oh, that's cool. I wish I had help landing a job. Could use a bit of extra cash. What are your hobbies, Susan? Do you collect anything?
I like to collect and build Lego sets. I have about 20 of them sitting in storage.
Nice. I used to build with Lego when I was younger, but it got so expensive that I lost interest. Maybe I should give it another try.
Really? What are your hobbies?
I collect postage stamps, actually. Take a look at these.
These are stamps from South Georgia. Where's that?
It's a British overseas territory in the South Atlantic. Currently, the islands only inhabit about 15 people year-round, but that doesn't matter. Where there's people, there has to be a mail system.
Interesting. So you bought this on eBay or something?
No, that would have cost me a small fortune. I happened to stumble across this postcard while I was at a thrift store in the UK. It only cost me $5.
How much does it cost normally then?
I'd rather not say. We're in public and I don't want someone to steal it from me.
I see. That makes sense.
Susan, please don't take this the wrong way, but are you autistic?
I am. How did you know?
I noticed you were looking at my shoulders rather than my eyes during our conversation. It was really only a lucky guess.
It's more than that, though. Not everyone understands that those behaviors are linked to autism. I know that firsthand. How did you know that? You're not looking at my eyes either. That must mean...
Well, I guess the cat is out of the bag. I should come clean. I have autism too, Susan. Look at the time. I'm sorry, my stepmom will want me back home in half an hour. Can we finish this conversation at school?
Sure.
Good, see you tomorrow.
What was that all about?
Jane, you've been sitting behind me this whole time?
I was in line when you and that boy entered the restaurant. I'm quite surprised that you have a boyfriend. You never seemed like the type.
No. You've got it all wrong. That wasn't a date.
Did he explicitly invite you to dinner?
Yes.
And did he offer to pay for your meal?
Yes.
Then it was a date.
Come on. This isn't some cheesy romantic sitcom. Things aren't that black and white. It's true that Alex invited me to dinner and he paid for my meal too, but that doesn't make it a... Oh my gosh, you might be right. Did Alex just ask me out? And I accepted without even noticing what was happening?
Oh, you're so hopeless. Are you seriously not able to tell when a boy likes you? Anyway, I didn't stick around just to poke fun at you. There's something I would like to show you. The Ottawa Public Library, main branch. 8 o'clock. Be there.
Wait, what's this about?
It's about your training. That's all I'm going to say.
I feel bad for having to leave Susan so suddenly. Mom has some pretty strange curfews. Maybe I should have told her that I was with a girl. Then she would have automatically assumed it was a date and I would have found myself in hot water. I also wouldn't have heard the end of it from Curly. Well, Susan seemed pretty happy by the end of our meal. I think my apology was successful.
Hey Alex, how are you doing?
Oh, hi Mika. I'm doing pretty well. Funny running into you here. What are you doing at the movie theater?
I heard from a classmate that my neighbor Totoro is having a special one-night showing here. I've never seen the whole movie before, so I had to check it out.
Same thing with me. I'm also seeing My Neighbor Totoro for the first time. Being an 80s film, it's never really been on my radar. It is considered an anime classic though, so I thought I would give it a shot.
Interesting. Are you an anime fan, Alex?
I guess you could say that. I'm not a hardcore fan, but I do enjoy the genre. I even collect anime-themed stamps issued by the Japanese post office.
I remember those. I used to live in Japan. Could I take a peek at them sometime?
Of course. Maybe we can plan something for this weekend.
That would be great. Let's go buy our tickets now. The cashier over there is free.
Hello, welcome to Cineplex. How can I help you?
One ticket for my neighbor Totoro, please.
That will be $12.42.
Alright, I would like
Will
to...
this cover it?
A ticket voucher? That should do it. Would you like a ticket too?
Yes, add another ticket and 2 large popcorns, please.
Okay, how will you be paying?
I have a second voucher right here, and the rest on debit, please.
Insert your card when you're ready. Enjoy the show.
Aren't you a gentleman? Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome, Mika. I rarely go to the theater, so I thought it was a good time to use those free tickets. Is, Susan here too?
No, I did ask her to come and watch the movie with me, but she was busy tonight. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Let's find our seats.
Where is Jane? It's already 1:15. It's funny. She wanted me to be here at 8 o'clock sharp, and look what happened. Why am I not surprised? Oh, Jane's calling? It's about time.
Hi, Susan. Are you at the Ottawa Public Library, like I instructed?
Yes, and I've been waiting here for 15 minutes. Where are you?
I'm at home still. I had some family duties to attend to, and it dragged on longer than I anticipated. Anyway, head over to the first floor washroom. Let me know when you're there.
Why?
Don't question it. Just do it.
Fine. Alright, I'm in the first floor washroom. Now what?
Is anyone else there?
No, the room's empty. I don't get it. Why is this so important? Jane hung up on me. Isn't she friendly?
What's with that face? Hasn't the novelty of teleporting worn off by now?
Maybe, but it's still startling when someone suddenly appears in front of you.
Whatever. I'm here now, and that's what matters.
Where are we going?
The children's section.
Okay.
This book. This book will be vital to your training.
What? That's a picture book, a children's picture book. How is something like that gonna teach me how to use magic? And I thought you didn't have a sense of humor.
Well, I admit this is quite amusing. I'm dead serious.
What?
Let's sit down and I'll show you. It's true that this is a children's picture book, but there's more to it than that. Just read the title.
It's called The Fairy and the Thief. Wait, do they mean real-life fairies like Mika? I don't see any wings on the characters.
You're absolutely right. On the surface, the story is about forgiving people and being careful of what you wish for. However, hidden here is a basic book of spells that you can use to familiarize yourself with magic.
Really?
Yes. Let's flip through to a random page. Good. Here we have the fairy showing the thief a force field spell. Notice anything peculiar?
The hand motions she's describing. They exactly match the ones Bella and Amy taught me.
There are other spells in here too. If you flip the page again, you'll see the teleportation spell.
You're right. What does it say? All you need to do is raise your left arm into the air and touch that elbow with your other hand, then imagine where you want to go. You need to have been to a place in order to teleport there. Photos will not cut it. What does that mean?
It means that you can't simply teleport anywhere you please. For example, I was already in the first floor washroom last week. If that wasn't the case, I couldn't have used that location as a warp point.
Ah, I understand now. That's what's stopping you or Mika from teleporting to the moon or something, right?
More or less. It's a bit more complicated than that.
Am I capable of teleporting?
You should be, in theory. You want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little tired. I would like to just teleport back to my room.
That sounds like an acceptable test. Good luck with it.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Susan, I highly recommend that you borrow this book when you have a chance. It would be a great resource for a rookie magical girl like you.
Thanks, Jane. I guess I'll see you around.
You probably will. Goodbye.
Excuse me, have you seen anything strange around here? I'm asking because my paranormal energy meter is
What
going-
are you doing here, Curly Kennedy? I thought your domain was in Sudbury.
Wait, have we met before? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you.
Oh, really? Is it because I grew my hair out? Or maybe you're that bad at remembering faces.
Very funny, just tell me who you are.
The name's Jane Laporte. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, hi, Jane. Isn't this a happy reunion? I'm searching for ghosts as usual.
I know what you're doing. Leave.
What? Why?
I don't feel like dealing with your nonsense right now, and that beeping sound is unbelievably annoying.
Too bad for you. This is a public library. I have the same right to be here as you do.
That may be true, but I have some power over you. Remember our little agreement?
Yes, I remember. I'll get out of your hair. I think these readings are coming from the next building over. See you later, Jane.
I'd rather not. Good riddance. Curly is such a pain. It's been almost 2 years and she hasn't changed a bit. I'm still not convinced that helping her was the right thing to do.